Man, it feels like this channel is covered with dust.
Damn it!
Well, what do you expect? You haven't made a single video on the channel in months before yesterday. Do something!
Like what?
I don't know. Work on that gray matter in that metal head of yours.
Ooh, I know. So there's one kind of Pokemon top list that's been rather prevalent in the Poketuber community. Mistyped Pokemon. That being said, I'm not too keen on numbering that kind of thing, and wanted to focus on a single Pokemon since that can be more focused on and have a lot more detail on it than a list where I would have to juggle a few other entries. So our first topic is...
It's not supposed to be super effective!
So yeah, I think Goodra is mistyped. Or to be more specific, I think it should have an additional typing. I think it should be Dragon Water. And no, I'm not just going off the fact that Goodra is, well, made of goo. That's really superficial. But let's consider Goodra's evolutionary method. It evolves in the rain once Siglu reaches level 50, and it's the only Pokemon that evolves in specific weather conditions. I would think that it'd be a bit obvious that since it evolves with a water-based element, that a water attribute would be added. Now, that's not the only reasoning behind me. Let's look at Goodra's move list. Not counting repeated moves, Goodra learns 3 Dragon-type moves, but learns 4 Water-type moves via level up. Granted, one of those moves is Rain Dance and...
Why? Because by your logic, Goodra should be a normal type, since it gets 6 normal moves and more that can cause damage.
True, but at the same time, by that logic, why should it be a Dragon type? Now, granted, I have my reasons why I do believe it should be a Water typing as well. I already mentioned the complete unique Revolution method, but there's one more aspect of Goodra that makes me think of it. Its inspirations. One of the more prominent are the references of it being the blue dragon sea slug, which, if the name itself doesn't explain it, it's a creature that has ties to water. And considering that there's also the idea of it being based off the Susabora, which is a sea snail with a conch shell that turns into a Michizuchi, a sea dragon in Japanese culture. Now granted, if it were to become a dragon water type, Goodra would lose its ice weakness, but it would also lose its resistance to electric moves. But it would also gain more resistance to steel typing, and if it has the Sap Sipper as its ability, grass moves would give it an immunity. All in all, while I'm not demanding that there be a change to Goodra, I could easily see it being a different typing due to the Pokemon's mechanics, its moves, its lore, and how it could become more advantageous in its typing. But what do you guys think? Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I just trying to annoy you all with the pointless jokes and such? Let me know in the comments below. I'm Bishar Common, and have a lovely day.
Hey, wait, you forgot to introduce me, you son...